Hello there, welcome to my channel, Mo Moon. My name is Mo, welcome. Today I will be doing the week ahead reading for Monday, the 29th of July, 2024 through to Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024. So welcome to everyone that is here. I will have the timestamps for the days of the week in the description box down below, as well as a link to my Instagram account if you're interested in checking me out there. I do some tarot card readings certain days of the week over there, so you're welcome to go check that out. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my current subscribers and those who have been sticking around with me from the beginning. Thank you to those of you who are just passing through and are just curious. Please consider subscribing if you receive any benefit from my content. So as I said, I'm doing the week ahead reading, so I will draw an oracle card as an opening message. I will draw a tarot card for each day of the week, and I will draw another oracle card from another deck as a closing message. So grab yourself a beverage if you want. I'm having my breakfast here. It's a protein shake. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. So let me introduce the decks that I'll be working with today. I chose to work with some more, in my opinion, they're more like Halloween decks, as I'm eager for Halloween and for the darker half of the year. So the first deck we're going to be using is the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. And this is by Deviant Moon Inc. The second deck I'll be using is the Tarot deck, and it is Tarot Z by Alejandro Colucci. And Tarot Z is the Zombie Tarot. So that's Tarot Z, the tarot deck we'll use today. And the third deck is also by Deviant Moon Inc. and it is created by Patrick Valenza, and it is the Abandoned Oracle. So those are the decks that will be supporting us today and guiding us through this reading. So yeah, before I draw the cards, let me just say a blessing over us. You and I are surrounded by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, to our left and to our right, above us and below us, in front of us and behind us, all the way around us and through us. We are surrounded and protected by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And no negativity can pass through this powerful white golden light that is protecting us on all sides. All negativity is reflected off the surface of this white golden light that is protecting us on all sides and is sent back to the senders. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I ask the universal spirit of the tarot and oracle to lead us into the insights of the week to come. Monday, the 29th of July, 2024 through to Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please. I ask my spirit team, my higher self, and my inner child to speak to me in regards to the cards that will come up today for myself and for the collective. And so it is. All right, so let's start by drawing a card as our opening message from the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. Excuse me. So, Universal Spirit of the Oracle, All right. Universal Spirit of the Oracle, thank you for speaking to us. Please continue to speak to us in regards to Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, please, through to Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please. Thank you for the card that we have already received. Please, one more card, if you will, for the 29th of July, 2024, through to the 4th of August, 2024, please. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you. So we have two cards for our opening message. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, please. Please speak to us in regards to Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, please. Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, please. Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, please. Tarot Z. Okay. I can't take all these cards, Tarot Z. I apologize. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, please. One card. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024, please. One card, preferably. For Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024, please. And thank you, Tarot Z. Universal Spirit of the Tarot. Okay, so two cards for Wednesday. Thank you, Tarot Z. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Thursday, the 1st of August, 2024, please. One card preferably for Thursday, the 1st of August, 2024, please, and thank you. Thank you for the good message that is to come through your help, through your pictures, through your energy. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Friday, the 2nd of August, 2024, please. Friday, the 2nd of August, 2024, please, and thank you. One card preferably, please. Friday, the 2nd of August, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2024, please. Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2024, please. One card, preferably Tarot Z. Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2024. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Tarot Z, please speak to us in regards to Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please. Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please, Tarot Z. Please and thank you. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the messages. Sunday, the 4th of August, please, 2024, Tarot Z. What is the energy surrounding Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please? Thank you. Thank you, Tarot Z. And the next deck is the Abandoned Oracle, Universal Spirit of the Oracle, Abandoned Oracle. Please speak to us in regards to Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, please, through to Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, please, and thank you. All right. Thank you, Universal Spirit of the Tarot. Thank you, Universal Spirit of the Oracle. Tarot and Oracle decks that I'm working with today. All right, so let's get into it. So for the 29th of July to the 4th of August 2024, the first card we have for the opening message is card number 4, Girl. And the second card that we have to go along with the opening message is card number 56, Axe. Five and 6 is 11, plus 4 is 15. 15 in the major arcana of the tarot is the Devil. So as our opening message, it feels like we are doing shadow work on our divine feminine, and we are being asked to cut away what no longer is serving us within our divine feminine energy. So when I think about the divine feminine energy, I think about the moon, and a good way to remember what the divine feminine encompasses is to think about the moon and to think about her qualities. The divine feminine shines, reflects the beauty around her. She works in the more darker places of our psyche. She works in our subconscious, as opposed to the sun, who works in the day, in the light, on the ego, on what is visible. So with Girl and Axe, and corresponding to 15 of the major arcana, the Devil, and also 5 and 6 is 11, which is Justice. In most decks, it seems like we're being asked to be truthful with ourselves this week with Justice, and with the Devil to face our darkness and to work on our divine feminine. So how do we work on our divine feminine? A good way to work on the divine feminine is to look into the mirror and really face what you look like, to take account what you look like. And it's interesting because with the divine feminine, she wants us to feel beautiful. She wants us to reflect the beauty around us. And we can't reflect anything around us if our mirror is dirty, right? If our mirror is blurry, you know, if we haven't got that Windex and cleaned off the window or whatever product you use to clean. So she's asking us to really open our eyes to see our physical self and to look deeper, because the subconscious wants to go deeper, and the divine feminine is that moon energy who wants to go deeper. So it's about seeing the qualities that you have within yourself that make you beautiful. You know, when they say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, well, it is. And so the power for you to see beauty within yourself is within your own eyes. And with the Axe, this week, it seems like we're being asked to cut out any bad habits. One of the bad habits that people have is to tell people that they're getting old. I encountered a gentleman in the hospital the other day who said, "I'm getting old." And I said to him, "We're all getting old. The trick is to pretend that we're not." And that doesn't mean to go out and get Botox or to get a facelift. It means to tell yourself that you're beautiful every day, to tell yourself that you love yourself, that your body loves yourself, that you are fit, that you are healthy. It's somewhat the power of manifestation, because if you tell yourself those things, you start to believe them. And when you start to believe them, you start to reenact those qualities in your life. So if you tell yourself you're fit, then you start to go for more walks. You start to feel more fit, and when you start to feel more fit, you start to feel more confident. And when you start to feel more confident, you start to feel like you can go out there and show yourself and do your exercise. And when you start to feel more fit, you start to think, wow, I really want to keep up this good habit that I have of being fit. So I'm going to eat more healthy. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to stay away from caffeine as much as I can. I'm going to reduce the amount of processed foods that I eat, or the amount of sugar, refined sugars that I take in. And I'm going to take care of my skin. I'm going to take care of my hair. I'm going to take care of my spirituality. I'm going to take care of my emotional health, because you no longer see yourself as old. You no longer see yourself as you've lost the ability to do things for yourself, because when you feel like you're old, you feel like you don't have the energy to do anything. But when you tell yourself, when you look in the mirror and you see past, you look at your physical appearance, as a divine feminine, and we all have divine feminine. You don't have to be a man or a woman to have divine feminine. Everyone has divine masculine and divine feminine within them. It's about keeping those two in balance. Like the sun and moon are in balance, right? The sun shines for a certain amount of time during the day, and then the moon comes out at another time of the day. So it's about keeping the divine masculine and the divine feminine in balance. But it seems like with girl, we are being asked to pay more attention this week to our divine feminine, because we are in Leo season, and Leo season is ruled by the sun. And the sun is the masculine energy. So it seems like we have a lot of support from the sun during this Leo season time that we are now in. We have a lot of support from the sun to be outgoing, to be seen, and to put ourselves out there, to be courageous, to be bold, to be brave, to be creative, to be a leader. So it makes sense that the universe would say, now I want you to pay more attention to your divine feminine at this time. So that's the opening message with our card. Girl and Axe. Thank you, Secret Pocket Oracle, for that message, Mildred Payne. So let's go on to the first day of the week, Monday, the 29th of July, 2024. We have the 10 of Wands. So at first, it feels difficult to face ourselves and to truly look at our appearance. And that's okay. It's okay to look in the mirror. Not everybody is, a gorgeous specimen, quote unquote. Some people feel like they're not comfortable in their body. Some people feel like they looked better when they were younger. Some people feel like, you might think, well, it's easy for you to say, Mo, look at you, but I've gone through a lot of different stages in my life. You would be surprised at what I looked like when I was sick. I looked like a skeleton, and I'm not proud of that, because I brought that upon myself by taking my sport to the extreme and by neglecting my mental health. But I'm living proof, and I know that I'm not the most beautiful person in the world maybe, but maybe in your eyes I'm not. But to me, I do feel like the most beautiful person in the world, and that's because I'm not just looking at my physical appearance, I'm looking at the work that I've done to become the woman that I am today. So when I see the 10 of Wands on Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, Moon Day, right? The divine feminine in the subconscious with the 10 of Wands, Wands being fire, 10 being the completion of a cycle. It is imperative that you face yourself in the mirror on Monday. And I'm not saying this symbolically, I'm saying look in the mirror and see yourself. And the first thing to do is feel that burden, wow, I have a long way to go before I look like I want to look. And you know what? I know that. I feel that way too. I'm working through the cliff off, and it's going to take me at least another 11 months to finish my journey. And I just want to be done the journey, you know, and that's kind of what the Ten of Wands is about. It's about wanting to already be that person, wanting to already be in that space. And yet the Ten of Wands is the completion of the cycle of wands. And it's saying, this is the time. This is the end of a cycle, the cycle of wands, wands being passion, fire, creativity, drive, and the Ten of Wands being a heavy energy because it's a large number. But I think it's also pushing us to realize on Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, that we can do it, that we already have taken on so much, and that we have the strength to push through to the end. And sometimes the end is realizing that we need to make a change in our lives, realizing, and even me, like I'm always discovering new ways that I need to change, because life is always changing, life is always evolving, the planets are always moving into different signs and different elements, and we need to move with that. We need to move with the cycles of the earth. So Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, with the Ten of Wands, excuse me, it feels like we've reached the end of our rope, in the sense that we want to make a change in our life, and we're ready with the wands being energy, drive, determination, passion, fire, you know, the fire that sparks something in our lives. And the Ten of Wands can also be putting down the heaviness, to reassess where we are at. And that's part of, that's a key thing for deciding how you're going to get to your goal. Excuse me. A key ingredient to deciding how you're going to get to your goal is by putting down what no longer serves you and seeing where you're actually at. So I'm not just saying, you know, tell yourself you're beautiful and you're beautiful. I'm telling you, I'm encouraging you to tell yourself you're beautiful because you're worth it, because you're worth being in good health. So that is Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, with the Ten of Wands. Thank you, Tarot Z, for that. So let's go on to the next day. Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, we have card number 18, the Moon. Major Arcana, major secrets being revealed. The Moon, following the Ten of Wands. So sometimes when we decide we want to do something, we feel like we're taking a shot in the dark, because we don't always know how to reach our goals, right? We're not all certified personal trainers, which I am, by the way. I took a couple courses for that. And I trained myself for my competition. I trained myself, I created my own meal plans. But we're not all like that, right? So the Moon card here, following the Ten of Wands, and talking about the girl and the axe being divine feminine and cutting out what no longer serves. The Moon, the night is not a good time to cut out what no longer serves, right? And I think what this Moon card is saying for us on Tuesday, the 30th of July, is that it's not time to start cutting things out yet. If anything, it's time to start doing the shadow work, because if you don't feel worthy of being healthy, if you don't feel worthy of being loved and loving yourself, then you won't take the necessary steps to get to your goal. And so this Moon card is saying, now on Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, and throughout the week, because the Moon is a major arcana and colors the whole week, which means the Moon corresponds to all the cards that we are receiving for this week. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day is what this Moon card is saying to us, meaning it's not going to be huge leaps at the very beginning, right? It's going to take time. And the first thing to start doing is to start journaling, maybe, getting your feelings out, getting your thoughts out, maybe purchasing an oracle deck and pulling an oracle card on a regular basis, maybe every morning or whenever you have time during the day, to kind of an oracle card that maybe has some questions at the end of the description, where you can answer some questions and get your mind, the gears in your mind turning, so that you can start discovering your shadows, and healing your inner self, your subconscious. Remember, we had the girl and we had Axe, divine feminine, and cutting out what no longer serves, corresponding to card number 11, justice, and card number 15, the devil. Because your birthright is love. You were born with the birthright of love, and the moon is holding a space for us on Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, to take it one step at a time, right? The nighttime is not a time to take huge leaps forward, because it's hard to see what's in front of us when it's dark. So it's more about going inward, turning inward. And it's always going to be about that, because it all comes down to what's inside of each one of us. Because even if you never get yourself in good health, which I hope is not the case, what's really important is what's in your soul, what's in your spirit, who you are at the core of your being. So that's Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2024, with card number Major Arcana number 18, the moon. Thank you, Tarot Z. So Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is super fitting. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is also super fitting. So the Ace of Wands is that flame that inspires us to get going. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, because it is the Pentacles suit, which is the suit of Earth, and Earth takes more time to develop. And the Knight wants to go fast. The Knight has a desire for adventure. The Knight has a desire to encounter challenges, which is really good for us this week, because if we're talking about taking up the challenge of working on our divine feminine, the Knight is up for a challenge. So it seems that on Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024, which is the middle of the week, so it's hump day. It's also Mercury Day, which is about communication and travel and technology. So, when you have your phone is taking a while to load, or your computer is starting to, the screen is starting to freeze, or something's not downloading fast enough. Well, that's kind of what the Knight of Pentacles can feel like, because he wants to go fast, he wants to meet the challenge, but the Pentacles are slowing him down. The Pentacles are the element of Earth in the physical realm, and even the spiritual realm, because the Pentacle is that star, a 5-pointed star in the circle, which represents earth, air, fire, water, but also spirit. So, and with the Ace of Wands, it's like we have a spark on Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024. We have a spark of insight. We have a spark of excitement. And yet and so it's lighting a fire under our desire to want to do stuff, do stuff to to improve ourselves, do stuff to see change in the physical realm around us. But remember, we have the moon, which is the subconscious and the unseen. So the moon is kind of slowing us down, right? And also the Knight of Pentacles has to slow down in order to accomplish a long-term goal, because the Knight of Pentacles wants to reach a goal, but it has to be a slow ascent to reach that goal. And so the best way for the Knight of Pentacles to approach this Ace of Wands is to find out, illuminate his or her mind, right? That this Ace of Wands has to illuminate the Knight of Pentacles mind, so that he realizes that this is not something, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. This is not something that's going to come overnight. This is something that will have to take time, dedication, determination, planning, making lists, and Chiron is retrograde right now, and Chiron is the planet of healing, and it's retrograde. So it's interesting that we have the moon, the girl, the axe, because it's about healing. It's about looking inward, right? When something is in retrograde, it's going backwards. So it's returning within itself. It's going back, it's retracing its steps. So it's going back to the past. So the Knight of Pentacles has to assess with the Ace of Wands where they want to go and how they're going to get there. And the Knight of Pentacles can be very successful. And usually with a healthy Knight of Pentacles, there is much success, but it's a long-term dedication, and it's a planning, and it's a meticulous step by step. So it could be a little frustrating in the middle of the week to have to go slower, because we want to get to the end of the week. But we have that Ace of Wands, which is, it could also be the illumination of hope that we are going to get there. So that's Wednesday, the 31st of July, 2024, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Thank you, Tarot Z. So the next day is Thursday, the 1st of August, 2024, and it is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands with the moon. Okay, so now it's starting to make sense. Whatever we have been boggled by this week, whatever has been perplexing, whatever has been confusing in a sense, with the moon and the Three of Wands, because the moon is the major arcana coloring the week, card number 18. 1 and 8 is 9, the Hermit. So the Three of Wands with the moon is the wands being fire and illumination, passion, drive, and the three being that triangle with the sturdy base. It seems like things are starting to make sense. And today is Lugnasad in the Northern Hemisphere and Imbolc in the Southern Hemisphere. Lugnasad is about what is seen. It's about gathering the crop. It is the beginning of harvest season. So with the Three of Wands and it being Lugnasad, because we have been facing the shadow of the divine feminine, it seems like things are starting to make sense, starting to fall into place on Thursday, the 1st of August, 2024. Now, in the Southern Hemisphere, they're celebrating Imbolc on the same day. And this is about what is unseen. What is unseen and beginning to stir in the belly of Mother Earth. The seeds of spring are beginning to stir. So what is unseen and what is seen? And what is seen is is with us within Leo season, and what is unseen is about the divine feminine. And with the Three of Wands being fire, and the three is like the Trinity. The three is like Mother, Maiden, and Crone. So it's about the different facets within ourselves, and it seems like we're being able to see the different facets within ourselves, and that helps us on our journey because we understand ourselves better. And the more we can understand each of ourselves as individuals, the more we can understand how we tick as individuals and how we will get things done. So that's Thursday, the 1st of August, 2024 with the Three of Wands. Thank you, Tarot Z, for that. So Friday, the 2nd of August, 2024, we have the Nine of Wands. Again, another Wands card. We already have 4 Wands cards and only 1 Pentacle. And the Wands are drive, determination, fire. It's very powerful energy, full of light. And yet we have the moon, but the moon is still a light. It is a luminary. There is some sort of tug of war between divine feminine and divine masculine, and that's not uncommon to say because there's always going to be that difficulty with men. If you identify as a man, or if you identify as a woman, there's always going to be that tension between men and women. Divine masculine and the divine feminine, though, wants us to find that balance. And here with the Nine of Wands, it's about that tension here on Friday, Venus Day, Day of Love. I'm being recalled to think about Gaia, the earth, because we had the Knight of Pentacles as our suit card so far. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about taking our time and figuring out where we're going and getting into it for the long run. And the Nine of Wands, I said Nine of Pentacles, I meant Knight of Pentacles. So Friday the 2nd of August with the Nine of Wands. But there's strength in the Nine of Wands. You know, the Nine of Wands here on Friday the 2nd of August, Venus Day, is loving ourselves despite the battle scars. Loving ourselves because of the battle scars even. Loving ourselves because of the difficult things that we've overcome. Because those difficulties that we overcome are a testament to the inner strength that we have within us. And that is shadow work. Shadow work is understanding the strength that comes from within. And that's part of the healing that comes from shadow work, is understanding the strength that comes from within each one of us. And embracing that strength as a quality that can get us wherever we want to go. Standing victorious despite difficulties is a mirror reflection to us of our own strength, of our own determination, of our own willpower to survive and to always defend ourselves. So that is the energy for Friday the 2nd of August 2024 with the Nine of Wands. Thank you, Tarot Z, for that. So Saturday, the 3rd of August 2024, we have the Seven of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. So the first Pentacles card we had was the Knight of Pentacles, and that was the Court card. And now we have a minor arcana, the Seven of Pentacles, on Saturday, the 3rd of August 2024. coming off of the Nine of Wands that we had on Friday, going into the Seven of Pentacles that we have on Saturday. Again, we're seeing physical results because it's Pentacles. We noticed our inner fire and our inner strength with the Nine of Wands on Friday. And on Saturday with the Seven of Pentacles, we see the strength within our physical body. We see that to survive the difficulties that we have been through, we weren't only emotionally strong or spiritually strong, we were also physically strong. And remember, I was talking about how I personally got sick from overdoing it with my training to go into my second competition, how my body had to bounce back. I hadn't had a period in over a year because I had screwed up my metabolism and the functioning of my normal female body. And I looked like a skeleton. My face was gaunt, as worse than ever before. And yet I knew that I had to feed my body. And so I was eating a lot of fattening foods to put fat on my body, because without the fat, my body would not be able to start having a period again, because I needed to put more weight on to balance out the systems within my physical frame, my physical essence. So that is what the Seven of Pentacles is about. Coming out of the Nine of Wands on Friday, realizing that we've beaten so many challenges, and going into the Seven of Pentacles on Saturday, realizing that over the long term, we have actually grown a lot, not just spiritually, but also mentally. And because of our mental strength, we have the power to see the differences in our physical realm. And that starts with seeing the changes in your body and honoring your body for the vessel that it is, that has pushed you through difficult times, right? Our body is our ally. Our body wants to heal itself. Our body wants to be healthy. Our body wants to rid us of sickness. And the Seven of Pentacles here on Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2024, Saturn Day, seasons, boundaries, limitations. We realize that our body has limitations and boundaries, and that it will do whatever it has to do, just like Gaia, to bring itself back to balance. So that is Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2024, with the Seven of Pentacles. Thank you, Tarot Z. Now, last day of the week, Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, we have the Seven of Wands. So we have Wands and Pentacles this week. Wands being fire, passion, Pentacles being earth, body, physical. We were talking about the Divine Feminine with the girl. The Divine Feminine is not only what I'd mentioned, but also sexuality and sensuality. So the Wands are fitting for this week. And the axe is cutting out what no longer serves us, and corresponding with the Devil and Justice, bringing truth to our shadows. Now, Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, we have another seven, excuse me, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about defending ourselves, quirks and all. The Seven of Wands is defending our individuality, and we don't all identify the same way. We don't all see ourselves in the same light. We don't all have the same goals. We don't all have the same passions. We don't all have the same interests, and that's okay. And the Seven of Wands on Sunday, Day of the Sun, which is what is seen, is embracing your individuality. You don't have to be a size 4 or a size 10 or a size 14. You don't have to be 5'7". You don't have to be 5'10". You don't have to have a specific skin color. You don't have to have a certain hair color or a certain style to accept yourself and to accept others. But it's specifically accepting ourselves. Beauty doesn't have a mold. Beauty is not, like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And if confidence is the most beautiful thing that can make somebody attractive, And confidence is knowing that you've done the inner work. Confidence is knowing that you're doing your best. Confidence is knowing that you are working with your physical vessel to accomplish your great work here on earth, whatever that may be. And so the Seven of Wands is standing up against the haters, because not everybody is always going to love you. Not everyone is going to accept you for who you are. And that's just the way life is. But the Seven of Wands is, I accept myself the way I am. I love myself the way I am. Wands are fire, passion, determination, drive, ambition, creativity. I want to look this way. I want to be seen this way in the world. And I don't care who accepts me the way I am. I accept me the way I am. So that's kind of how the week is ending on Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024 with the Seven of Wands. Thank you, Tarot Z, for that. Thank you, Universal Spirit of the Tarot and Oracle. Now, the last two cards we have for our closing message are card number 27, Revenge. 7 and 2 is 9, the Hermit, that inner light, that inner strength. And card number 11, again, card number 11 corresponds with Justice, so it's about truth, and it's called the Twins. And it's interesting because we were talking about divine masculine and the divine feminine, and that's about the yin and yang, the dark and the light, and the Twins kind of works with that. But I don't know what this Revenge card is about. I think actually that's not true. I do. This Revenge card with card number 27 corresponding to 9, the Hermit in the Major Arcana, because 2 and 7 is 9. The best revenge is knowing yourself. Because when you know yourself, when you know who you are, dark and light with the Twins, nobody can bring you down. And even if they try to, you know that it's not coming from within yourself. You know that it's coming from your quote unquote haters, or those people that are not cheering you on. So the best revenge, I know you've heard this said before, the best revenge is to be successful. And the best way to be successful is to work on yourself, to work on your divine feminine this week, and to embrace your divine masculine. So yeah, those are the last two cards. Thank you, Abandoned Oracle, for that message. Thank you all for being here today. I hope this message was helpful. I know it was helpful for me. I do this for the love of the tarot and the oracle, but I always love what I get from connecting with the cards. Please remember to like if you like this video, to comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And to subscribe if you haven't already, if you're interested. I'd love to have you as one of my subscribers. Every time I get a new subscriber, I always feel like I want to give more to my channel, to you guys, because I feel like if people want to hear from me, I have a duty to give back to you guys, to my community. So yeah, I hope that was a helpful reading, like I said, and I will leave you with a blessing. May you find balance in every area of your life. May you find the truth of how strong you really are at the core. May that truth and that strength guide you to be exactly who you want to be. May that truth and that strength guide you to find the love that you have for yourself and to feel it. And so it is. I send love and light to make all right. Thank you.